It's the Z List with Zoltan and James, bringing you new and unique insights into being an actor in Los Angeles every week.
So this is James Pardue, and I'm here at the Z List. Zoltan is not here, so things are looking up. I gotta say, I think this episode will be probably the best, unmitigated by Zoltan's, presence, bringing us down. We'll be able to really find out what it's like to be a working actor, and I'm ready to start. I'm excited.
Hey JP, what's up?
What?
I made it.
Why are you dressed like that?
Hey everyone, sorry I'm late today.
How did you get here?
So, as everyone knows, today is CICLAVIA, and
Are you trying to say you biked?
yes, I've been.
What kind of helmet is that?
This
It doesn't look like a bike helmet.
Well, I mean, when I was getting the bike stuff, the guy was letting me know that this helmet is a little bit more expensive, but it's way better for protecting your head. And some people are laughing here, so I don't know what's so funny. So I've been getting into biking. I feel really healthy. It's a great way to reduce your carbon footprint, and it's a great way to meet new people and understand just how unimportant cyclists are on the road and how drivers don't care about them, and we need a whole new set of legislation brought in for cyclists. We shouldn't have to stop. People have been telling me we shouldn't have to stop at stop signs. There should be a special lane made, no matter what the cost, for cyclists, just because of all this great stuff we do in terms of reducing carbon footprint. 1 second, James, please. This is very important. Okay. And just making Los Angeles a lot better of a place. It's always been a place for beautiful people, and this will increase the number of beautiful people on the road. It's just a really important cause to get behind.
Is that a snowboarding helmet?
I don't think so. I don't know.
It looks like a snowboarding helmet to me.
No, he told me this was like a very special bike helmet that's gonna give me added even though it's more expensive. In fact, a lot more expensive actually. Almost can't afford it. But it's just gonna do all that stuff to extra protect your head and stuff, because when you get hit, and believe me, you will get hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I'm dressed like this. I'm trying to get. I couldn't afford the biking clothes, but I'm trying to get more into cycling because it's just such a great thing. And not only does cycling make you healthier as a person, it makes you better as a person. Much better than all those people that drive all around, polluting the earth.
At least in your case, it also makes you later as a person.
Yes, I'll tell you what. I've been late to about everything since I started doing this. It does not help you get to places on time. You really need to plan for that. I'm talking like hours ahead of planning. I mean, I got here late and I live 12 minutes away. I feel like it maybe even took me longer than if I'd walked for some reason. I don't know. But all I know is it's just better.
All I know is our fans probably tune in hoping we talk about cycling as much as possible. And we could probably go on for a long time, but
you're always making fun of the important things.
But
James the know-it-all again.
But we do have a guest to speak to.
All right, so I think that was some pretty good opening banter. So we're gonna bring on our first guest, Mr. Martin Reyes.
Woo! What's up, guys?
Hello, Martin. Thank you for coming on the show today.
No, thank you guys for having me here.
It's our pleasure. So, we're going to start off with some new questions today.
Okay.
Do you do any cycling?
Unfortunately, no, I don't. I mean, I feel like cycling for me is like I feel like that's just kind of like a chick thing for me. I mean, it's a little chick thing,
Got it.
right?
All right. Well, so anyways, I'm telling you, it's very. I mean, I understand. I used to be. I guess, similar in my school of thought, but, it's just so good for just America in general. So, anyways, why don't you tell us? So we know you don't cycle, which is
Yes.
fine. It's okay.
Yes, I don't cycle.
Hopefully someday, you'll join us and my peeps. And why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and what made you become interested in being an actor?
Oh, well, of course, my name is Martin Reyes. I was born and raised here downtown. The downtown Los Angeles. And what made me, want to get into the, the entertainment industry was I watched this one particular film called Taxi with Robert De Niro. Changed my life. And I was like, wow. I wanna pursue something like that too, because my dad, believe it or not, he would always watch, Brendan Fraser from like The Mummy.
I love that movie.
Always Clint Eastwood. He always loves those southwestern, like, what's up, y'all, kind of like the old films.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also
Spaghetti westerns, my favorite.
Exactly. And then he kind of did influence me to go into acting. And then once I hit around elementary, I did a play, Romeo and Juliet, and fortunately I got the part of Romeo.
Wow, the lead.
Yeah,
lead
the
role.
lead. Yeah, and I didn't do no acting before that, so that kind of made me, in a sense, a sign that for me to go into acting. And then from there on, I started doing like plays for college. When I was in middle school, I did a college play too, and then also in my high school, also I was really involved in theater. And then once I got out of high school, I was like, I want to do this as a career. So right after, I think the month after I graduated, I got signed to an agency and I got a manager. Like within the month I graduated.
Well, that's very, I understand, very important, and I'm sure a lot of our, besides cycling, our guests would be interested in. Please tell us what goes into getting an agent, because it's a big step. I know it's a big step for actors, and not everyone has an agent. We definitely do not.
Really? Well, how I got an agent, I went on the SAG-AFTRA's YouTube channel, and there's this video called A Panel with Agents. So I watched it. It was like an hour and 30-minute, kind of
feature length tutorial.
Exactly. And then there were all the castings from like JFA, aka Talent Agency, Discover, and Explore. No, not Explore. What was this? Jupiter Casting Talent Agency, I think.
We have no idea. We've never even come close to that level.
Well, yeah. Well, they specific agents like getting into how they get contacted. Some like getting contacted by email. Some like the old way, which is hard copy, where you submit your headshots and your cover letter and your resume to them, and then they'll get back to you within a week or two. If you don't, well, then that's when they're never gonna contact you.
Sorry, sorry, whoever that is.
And then that's basically, and also you gotta have a great headshot too. You can't go to a lame photographer and get a headshot that's not worth anything. That headshot, literally, yeah, of course, right? You get one headshot, sells you no matter what. It captures your essence. And mine, in my roles, I play a bully, an innocent kid, the friend zone guy, all those roles, and I have that essence that I could play a sweet, caring guy. So you need that photographer to capture that.
One picture that says all that.
All that within, yeah.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's really a lot.
So is the photographer, the skill of the photographer, what's important?
Yeah, also too, yeah.
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 And also it's like his subject, of course, is very important, obviously. But you need someone who's gonna. So they do some directing themselves.
Yes, they do. Like they tell you, oh, you be mad. Like they give you like these scenarios, to act out, but not really acting out just through the face. And but also LA photographers are really, their price range is really outstanding. Not a lot of actors, like I know probably you actors, try looking for photographers, and it's really hard because a lot of photographers charge around $500 an hour session.
Wow.
Some even $750.
Wow.
Do you think that's a good investment to make for an actor?
I mean, it is good. But you gotta find that right photographer that you feel comfortable with. Because if you let's say you, Zoltan, take a headshot, or you let's say you find a photographer and you're not comfortable with them, you're not gonna get the end result that you're trying to look for in your headshot, and that's what sells you. With no headshot, you can't sell yourself.
So you think it's also another important element of the headshot process is to make certain you're comfortable with that photographer.
Exactly.
If you were in a situation where you weren't comfortable with the photographer, what would you do in that situation?
I'll probably leave. I mean, that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably leave. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be wasting my time with you. I'm not gonna waste all my hard-earned money, on Slauson and Figueroa at night. Selling myself. Like some people
definitely don't be there around at nighttime. No, definitely not.
Exactly.
Kind of dangerous area.
I work at Slauson and Figueroa, believe it or not. I sell myself for a pretty amount of like $50 an hour. 75, 90. Yeah. So
wow.
basically, yeah.
That sounds really rough.
Yeah.
All right, so
left my asshole gaping.
All right, well, this is the internet, so you can say that.
Oh, true.
And that is completely a-okay. Nothing to. It's fine. It's not on network TV, obviously. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you submitted to the agencies, what the response was like, and how that made you feel.
Okay. Well, basically, I submitted to 80, believe it or not, 80 agencies, like LA talent agencies in Los Angeles.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, like probably a huge portion of the, all talent agencies. I mean, there's like on Google, like 200. So like I submitted to 80 that fit my look for their agency.
But would you recommend people go for 800? Like,
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think you'll get like a really response rate of like 200 at most. I think depends on what. Yeah,
200 people want you.
How many?
You gotta hustle, guys. You gotta hustle.
That sounds like a lot.
How many did you get back of the 80 though?
10.
10
reached out to me. Like they, like literally. Oh, honestly, I had one out of one talent agency. One was really. I mean, the agency was really arrogant. I don't know. They like had this like tone with them. Like they called me and I picked up the phone and their tone was, "Is this Martin Reyes?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is Martin Reyes." And she said, "Oh, we want you to sign with our agency. Is it? When will you be able to come in?" And I told her like, "I'm doing a play like in these like couple months. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like be available in a couple months." And it's like, "Then how are you gonna go to your castings? Can I speak to your father?" And it's like, but he's not here right now. Okay, fine. Just call me when. I'll call you back to let you know. And she hung up, and I was like, okay. And
they're not all Jerry Maguire.
Did she ever call back?
No, she really did. I thought she was gonna call back the next day. She didn't. I brought my hopes up too much. But yeah. But throughout the 80 agencies I reached out to, half of them, like 50. Of them did online submissions because with the 21st century a lot of agencies now prefer online submissions, like email submissions with your headshot, resume, and cover letter.
Yeah, you did eventually land with an agency that
yeah,
you liked, right?
That I like, and they're really hardworking too. Like,
was it through a hard copy or through an online submission?
Hard copy.
Oh,
that's when you know it's legit. No, but no, that's when you know they really work hard for you, because my agent right now, they're pushing me out right now for like I don't know if you guys know the show called Shameless.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Shameless. I just filmed literally a month ago in Chicago with the whole cast. I'm gonna be a series regular on the show.
Wow, very very impressive.
I'm gonna be a series regular on the show, and then before that, I did a Gushers commercial, which was in the
I love Gushers. I thought you looked familiar.
Exactly. I'm the weird kid in the back.
Nice.
But Yeah, a Gushers commercial, Modern Family. They really push the envelope. Like they really do care about their actors, and they really want them to succeed. That's when you need to find an agency that's just gonna do a lot for you, but you also got to pitch in to do your work too. Because again, agents or managers only take 10%. 20 depends with the who you sign with, but overall 10% is either with the agent or manager. Depends if you have both. They take out 20% because I have a manager and an agent. So, but
can you explain the difference between a manager and an agent for us?
Yeah. Okay. Well, a manager is someone who helps you in your career. Like they guide you. Like if they tell you, oh yeah, you should take this acting class. Oh, you should try this photography. He has really good headshots, or he is really known for what he does. An agent is someone that gets you work, like that they know people within the industry, like really top casting directors that are casting for shows. A manager can't do that. They only could guide you so far. They're basically guiding you. An agent gets you work. A manager guides you. So,
Got it.
Okay, very helpful. So when you did finally get picked up by an agency, they reached out to you. How'd they reach out to you, and how'd that make you feel?
Oh man, they reached out to me via phone. So I was in class. I was in class doing a test, a really important test.
Wow.
And then my phone rang, and I was like, oh, fuck. So literally, I told the teacher I need to step out. So she's like, okay, go ahead, step out. I answered the phone, and they told me, hi, is this Martin Reyes? I said, yeah, this is Martin Reyes. Who am I talking to? Oh, this is the Jaime Ferrar agency. We're looking for, we saw your submission, and we want to, have you on our roster for our talent agency. We want to, sign you. And I was in the hallway. Keep in mind, I was in the hallway. I screamed my ass off. I was like, fuck yeah. I mean, I had to fuck, yes, shit, cockadoodle, all these bad words.
Cockadoodle-doo.
Yeah, cockadoodle-doo, bro.
The worst of them.
And the teachers comes out and said, what's going on? I got signed. And I was like, good, but keep it down, all right? I said, okay. So me and him were chatting. Okay.
Jealous.
I probably. But yeah, I got off the phone. Next week, I went to his agency and I signed out the papers. And later on that month, I auditioned for these MTV shows, and I got booked, but featured, But then the milestone hit when I went to go audition for Modern Family, a little guest star, co-star role, and I booked it, and then from there on just rolls after rolls after rolls, and thank God, I have him as my agent.
Did you pass the test?
Yeah, I did.
All right, really nice, did, yeah. double whammy.
Double whammy.
JP, any questions?
So I guess usually we like to ask what the highest and lows of your journey have been so far. It sounds like they're mostly highs.
Yeah.
Getting on
no,
these
but honestly,
shows.
Starting off, it was pretty rough. I made a lot of mistakes. The lowest I've gone. Okay, I got called in for a featured film that was really it was gonna go to the film festivals. It was pretty big.
They're all going to the film festivals.
So I arrived an hour late, and my call time was at 11. I got there at 12. The director looked at me and said, "Go home."
Wow.
Go home. And I was like, "Why?" He just looked at me really really? Why? That kind of look. And I I left.
Ego.
Exactly. I left, and I felt damn, I missed this opportunity. I could have put this in my reel, or I could have put this on my resume and make it look good, even more good. And I was like, damn. So that was the first, mistake I ever did in the industry. Wow. And then, I went to a party. A friend of mine, he's on Scandal. What's his name? I'm so sorry, man, if I forgot your name. But
it's a high stress situation.
Exactly. He's on Scandal, and he invited me to his party, and I was networking, right? And they were like, it's an open bar, and I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna have a couple drinks, just like, get a little buzz. Turns out, I got fucked up. Like,
Wow.
I was making out. I mean, I was trying making out with these girls. And like, no, weirdo. Like, it looked bad. And then my friends are, hey, bro, can you like step out, catch some air? And he says, no, what the fuck you mean, man? I'm fine. I'm not fucked up. So I was like, he was like, no, bro, get in your fucking car, or out here, I'll have someone drive you home, cause clearly you're fucked up. Like, I was like, it's like, yo, fuck you, like, all that shit. Like, I was literally, if I'm drunk, I've seen me when I'm drunk. Like, I'm mostly the guys like, hey, you, mirror. Like, kind of like that.
Wow, it's like a mafioso guy.
Hey, you, mirror. Like,
that's the Slauson and Figueroa talking.
Exactly, except you're not taking in the ass, though. Like,
yes.
Exactly.
I gathered.
But yeah, and then I left home, and then I called him, hey bro, I'm sorry. And then like it took like a month for him to like forgive me, because there was a lot of people. There's actually casting directors there.
Yeah, you tried making out with the lead of Scandal. So.
True, yeah. And then yeah, those two were my worst. Like, really, that's like fuck. That's when I like picked up the pace as, okay, professional.
And the highlight was the Modern Family. I guess?
Modern Family, Shameless, and then a couple other commercials too. I came on a Super Bowl commercial.
Wow.
And yeah, and then right now I'm seeing this model that she's really close with Gigi Hadid.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
Gigi,
so-
she's starting her own clothing line.
right?
Gigi, if you want to come on the show, just reach out to us.
And the Z-list is right up there with those others.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Gigi
yeah,
Hadid
exactly.
and us, like, here's Gigi. All right, so let's take a second to look at some of Martin's work, and we'll be right back with the closing segment.
Thank you.
Next.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let there be light.
All right, well that was good stuff. I can see definitely why you got signed so readily. Is there any closing advice you'd like to give to aspiring actors out there in the interland? Just say it right into the camera.
Okay. To all my fellow aspiring actors, you could make it in this industry. You have the talent. You have everything possible that you could achieve in this industry. But first, what you really got to do is know yourself in this industry, because nobody else is going to find out who you are. You need to find out who you are, who you really are, who you could play. Like a typecast, they're going to type you over here too. But most importantly, get your headshots, get your resume done and out, your cover letter, and you need to go on LA Casting and Actors Access. That's where every job posting, every project is on there. Get off your lazy ass and go make something out of yourself in the acting and industry world. I'm just for my aspiring actors. Love you guys.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, well, Martin, thank you for coming on the show. You've been
Thank you guys.
very informative. I got a meeting with the production company that's looking over my script that they're definitely going to produce.
We'll see.
So I gotta go right now because I'm taking a bike everywhere and it's horrible. But it's not horrible. It's great. And yeah. So once again, thanks for coming on, Martin. Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you.
And if you want more information on being an actor, join us again next week when we'll have new talent telling us what it is to be an actor here in Los Angeles. Bye.